With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
D'Angelo Russell.
from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
Ah, that dude trash, bro. He's 6'11"? You know how tall 6'11" is? 78 over.
With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Pretty boy fan.
With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein.
He's 7'1".
University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley
6'6".
Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
7'1".
Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, Miami
6'6".
Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft,
6'11".
the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas.
Can't believe he was that tall.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky.
6'10".
The 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select
He's 6'5".
from UNLV. With the 18th pick
6'9".
in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select
Sam Decker.
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select the 19-year-old shooting guard from the University of Michigan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette, my dude Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Come on.
Go get him, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At center, Zaza Pachulia.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now Barea still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That is good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. And it's Freak missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
It's Knight with the drive. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. There's Freak. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the... Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you? Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You know, the Phoenix Suns played well overall last season, but they still couldn't match up against some of the teams in the West. Had a hard time with in-conference battles.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Freak in at shooting guard. Pachulia is out there with Powell. Then it's Williams. And it's Parsons in at the 3. Suns leading by 7. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Bledsoe dishes the lane. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And for the Suns last season, Greg, they ended with a record 21-31 against the Western Conference. It's something that you can point to, Greg, as a reason they failed to make the postseason.
Great point, Kevin. And the big problem for the Suns were the other Western playoff teams. Only went 8-22 against the top 8 in the West.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Teletovich's shot is good. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Stick it to much.
Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Parsons. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They have got to put a body on it because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Price is checked in for TJ. That'll do it for the first half. Suns lead by 8. We'll see you back here after the...
All right, B.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp on the second half. Now, a few things. We've come up... And now, your Suns.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And the Suns here with a different look. Lewis checked in for Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Goodwin's checked in for Booker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Freak comes in for Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. Brandon Knight is out there with Archie Goodwin. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's John Lure, and it's Warren in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dallas, no good that time either. The Suns leading. Knight kicks to Goodwin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you know, the Mavs made the playoffs last season, but they really had a hard time against the rest of the Western Conference contenders, in part because they struggled defensively. Offensively.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly Chandler Parsons.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just.
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
The Mavericks are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Brig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Pierce is checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. On the floor for Dallas, Freak in at the 3. Powell is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Felton, and it's Barea in at the 1 spot. Here's Powell. There's a killer two-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, Could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
Lee's checked in for Dallas, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good...
Mavericks trail by 9. On the floor for Dallas. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Pachulia is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. Redick for 3. Matthews with the rebound. From 8, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Position here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of... And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Attention.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball.
Attention, Staples Center, please.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He has 12.
Oh, he's checked in for Dallas. Freak comes in for Parsons. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Redick with the bucket.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that bucket right there, folks, is the first official NBA basket from Freak.
You know, and there we have it, the first taste of this young man's scoring prowess, showing he can handle NBA defense.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's the NBA that's going to have to show it can handle him, not the other way around. He's ready.
Feeds to Redick. There's the triple. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backups. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. Matthews with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Barea dishes to Powell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams.
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin? I don't think so. Big, strong, powerful, with the skills to match that athleticism. If you're a defender in the post and you see Blake Griffin coming down the lane, the only thing you think is, uh-oh, the man is just a beast.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.